Okay, you guys, let's start coding. So this is Learn Intermediate CSS by building a Picasso painting. Interesting. I know I said the next video I was gonna do something different, but I kind of just got off work and I don't really know what to do. So I'm trying to keep the videos going. It might be on the weekend that I'll create something or make something a little bit different from the normal situation. But right now, let's go ahead and knock this out. Let's see exactly how many, I need to see how many questions there are so I know around about 89. Y'all, we probably won't finish this tonight. This will probably be 3 videos or 2 or something. Anyway. All right. Let's get it going. Let's I want to say something. At least we have a little bit of what's in our mind about the flex box and the different tools that we use for CSS. Because to be honest with you guys, I read a developer say that you don't have to memorize everything. What it's about it's about memorizing concepts and different concepts and the way that you do things. So it's not just like you're never going to memorize all of the different functions, all of the different elements, all of those things. What you do have to memorize though and be familiar with are the different concepts that are used to do different things. You know what I'm saying? So you keep doing these things over and over again. And, he said that you'll be coding without even knowing that you're coding. You're doing it because, you have it memorized. It's just like learning another language. Okay. Anyway, I'm no expert, I'm learning myself. So I'm just trying to encourage somebody else from what I read out there. And yeah, that's a little bit of what I read. So here we go. Start by setting up your HTML structure. We know what that looks like, don't we? It's the doc type HTML. Okay. Set the language to English. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right. Then we're gonna do head. Within your head element, add a meta tag with the char set. Okay. You know how to do this, right, you guys? All right, go ahead and link your CSS file even though you have not written any CSS yet. Add a link element with a rel of style sheet and an href of style CSS. So it's link rel style sheet. href styles CSS, but this might not be style CSS. This is depending on what you name it for your file name. All right. Font Awesome is a library of SVG powered icons, many of which are freely available to use. You will be using some of these icons in this project, so you will need to link the external style sheet to your HTML. Add a link element with a rel of style sheet and the href of, wow, another one? Interesting. You guys, I just remembered I have not went to the gym in so long. Here I am, paying for a membership. All right, to get your painting started, give your body element a background color. These colors are wild, man. I mean, I really don't know how to, well, let me stop saying that. I know how to do everything related to coding. You know, it's just what I know how to do. I don't like that background. It's not very pretty. Within your body tag, add a div element. And give it an ID of use an ID selector to give the backwall element a background color of Oh, what is this? I watch him sometimes. He's pretty good. Talking about manifestation. Now, what I was going to talk about, you guys, is backwall. How you see how backwall was an ID. So IDs, I guess you use a number sign prior to. And then if it's a class, you use a period. Let's remember that. Give the backwall element a width of 100%, height of 60%. Typically, HTML is rendered in a top-down manner. Elements at the top of the code are positioned at the top of the page. However, many times you may want to move the elements to different positions. You can do this with the position attribute. Set the position attribute for the backwall element to absolute. An absolute position takes the element out of that top-down document flow and allows you to adjust it relative to its container. When an element is manually positioned, you can shift its layout with top left, right, and bottom. Set the back wall to have a top value of 0. Left value 0. The z-index property is used to create layers for your HTML elements. If you are familiar with image editing tools, you may have worked with layers before. This is a similar concept. Elements with a higher z-index value will appear to be layered on top of elements with a lower z-index value. This can be combined with the positioning in the previous lesson to create unique effects. Since the back wall element will need to appear behind the other elements, you will be creating, give the back wall element a z-index of 1. Well, this should be interesting to see what this looks like. I didn't see nothing happening, you guys. Maybe next time. All right, we're on step 11 already. Look at that. Below your back wall element, create a div with a class of characters. This is where you will be creating your painting characters. Okay. Inside the characters element, create another div with an ID of off-white characters. Oh, it's not a class, it's an ID. That's interesting. I wonder why it's not a class. You know what? Something just hit me, you guys. Characters is the class. ID is just underneath a class. So that's a concept to remember. A class is on a higher level than ID. You see how characters is pretty broad, but then ID, it gets detailed. Okay, we got off-white characters. So that's pretty interesting. Create 4 div elements inside your off-white character element. Okay, we're gonna do 4 of these. No, I didn't say I wanted to do that. So ID values in order is gonna be right. ID is gonna be black max. ID is going to be a gray instrument. Tan table. I don't like this. White hat. See, I don't like looking at the answer unless I know for sure, like, I need to look. I just forgot to put white. I didn't see white up there. I thought it was his hat, so excuse the hell out of me. This character needs eyes. What? We making eyes on people? Create two div elements in the black mask element. Give them glasses, eyes left and eyes right in that order. Wow, I didn't know you can make like people look and stuff. All right, give two elements. Ugh. Eyes left. Oh, it doesn't have this. I have put a little, a little dash there, but it didn't belong. So, moving on. Create some dots for the instrument. Add 5 div elements within your gray instrument element. Set the class of each to black dots. Let's see, create some dots for the instrument. Add 5 div elements within your gray instrument. It never copies like I want. Set the class of each to black dot. No! What's happening? Using an ID selector, create a rule for your off-white character element. How do you create a rule again? I mean, off-white character. A height of 550 px and a background color but I bet you my little selector is wrong. I don't know how to fix that. Let me see, off-white character, what does that look like? I don't know. This off-white character. Oh, you know what, you guys? I know what it is. It's that, because remember, it's an ID. So I need to start it off with the number sign. You see, at least I got it right here. Now, I don't know what else they want from me. Should you have a height of 550 px? Oh, something so easy. You see, you guys, it came in handy to remember that about the ID. Huh? Okay. Now let's do this. Okay, move off-white character into place by giving it a position of absolute, a top value of 20%, and a left value of 17.5%. Okay, let's go, you guys. Absolute. I don't know what that did. I'm really big on seeing the thing move. Whoa. Okay. That is something. Now that did something. I like that. We need to remember these, you guys. These are huge. Left, top, okay, right, bottom, and then it's at a percentage because that moved that really, it moved it a lot. I'm here for these positions. So maybe you have to do absolute first in order to get it going. But these are big deals, okay? Using an ID selector, style your white hat. So we already know what that is. It's the number sign, white hat. And then we're gonna go give it a width of 0. And height of 0. Which, you guys, is not doing anything, so I don't even get why they do that. It did nothing. Oh, can you tell me what it did? Uh-oh. I see something in the corner there. That does not look quite right. Thank you. Set a border width to size the hat properly. Why can't we delete all of that and try something different? You know what I'm saying? All right. Now you have a large box. Give it a border top color, border right color, border left color of transparent. Set the border bottom color to ghost white. This will make it look more like a hat. Wow, you need to know like art or something. This is like turning into I guess we can make it whatever color we want. No, it's supposed to be ghost white, you guys. I messed up. Oh, I see what they're doing. Look at that. Border left color is supposed to be transparent, actually. Same difference. What is gone? Boredom bottom color to ghost white. The border left color to transparent. Border right color. Oh, maybe all of these are supposed to be transparent, and then just the last one is supposed to be ghost white. It still didn't do nothing, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna need it to change. Give the hat a position of absolute. Top value of minus. Yeah. Yeah, some of this stuff I don't get why they do it because I don't be seeing no changes, but I digress. Using an ID selector, we know exactly what that is. It's the number sign. Create a rule for your black mask element. Well, that's easy. That's number sign, black mask. Okay. Give the mask position an of absolute. Give the mask a position of absolute. Didn't we just do that? I guess we did that to the hat. So remember, you guys, absolute is something to where you can start now changing the top and left. I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta see what this does. Okay. Well, I kind of get why they do it. I guess it's to keep it in place. To ensure you can see the mask, give it a Z index of 1. Using an ID selector, we already know what that is. Give your gray instrument element a width of 15%. Height 40%. Background color of RGB 117. I can see what they're doing. They're making like a little person. How cute is this? Now move it into place with a position of absolute. Oh, yes, honey, move that. I like to see things moving on. I like to see it move. Set the Z index, which I still don't know what this is for. How do we find out, you guys, what Z index means? Index meaning in CSS. The Z index property specifies the stack order of an element. An element with greater stack order is always in front of an element with a lower stack order. All right, give me an example. The Z-index sets the stacking level of an element. Possible values auto. The stack level of the element is the same as its parent. All right, let's go back here because it's too much. Use a class selector to create a rule for the black dot element. Set the width to 10 px. I will not look and see what's going on here. Black dot element, set the width to 10 px, height to 10 px, and the background color to RGB 45, 31, 19. What's the problem? I did all of that. You have a black dot selector. Oh, it must be a class. So let's go back, you guys, and see if black dot is a class. It more than likely is, since it has a dot in front of it. You see that? Do you see that? It's a class. Now, when it's an ID, it's that number sign. So, yep, that's why I got it wrong. These dots are just a little too square. Give the black dot class a border radius. So border radiuses, you guys, rounds things off. Look at how round that is. Let's give it 100. Looks like the same thing. Okay. Move the dots into place by setting the display to block. All right, the margin to auto. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Move. And the margin top 65%. Ooh, now that did good. Whoa, you guys. Now this made a lot of a difference here. Display block, margin auto, and margin top. That separated those dots like hell. All right, let's go. Use an ID selector to style your tan table. So let's see right now what tan table is. Is tan table a class or is it an ID? Because I'm not getting this wrong. Tan table is an ID. So we're going to go ahead and do the number sign, not a dot. Tan table. Look at that. Move the table into place by giving it a position of absolute. I hope you guys are taking note to how it's moving on the screen. I love to see things move because I want to know how they make them move like that, you know? Okay. Give the table a Z index. After your div off-white character element, add a div with the ID black character. We must be back in HTML, folks. What's happening? After your div off-white element, add a div. Yeah, we're back in HTML. Welcome back. Within your new black character element, add 3 div elements with the following ID values in order: black hat, gray mask, white paper. Okay. These are IDs now. Let's just copy this. But it's not going to be that all the time. It's going to be gray mask. It's going to be white. Where are they coming up with these titles of these things? Like, I guess just anything to try to go back to CSS to style it, right? The mask need eyes. Within your gray mask element, add 2 div elements. The first should have a class, okay, of eyes, left, and then the second one, yep, you guessed it, should have a class with eyes, right? Time to use some font awesome icons. The I element is used for idiomatic text or text that is separate from the normal text content. This could be for italic text, such as scientific terms, or for icons like those provided by Font Awesome. Within your white paper element, add 4 I elements. Give them a class value of Music. Interesting. What is that? Let's get eyes on this and try it again. She wants to add 4 elements like this. All right, this special class is how Font Awesome determines which icon to load. Fast indicates the category of icons, Font Awesome Solid here, while for music selects the specific icon. Once again, oh, I see music up there. Okay, I see what you're doing. Use an ID selector to create a rule for black character. Well, it's an ID. We already know what's happening Move the black character element into place by setting the position to absolute. Now, I knew that by myself. See, it's getting in our mind, you guys. And I knew after that we would go top, left, bottom, or whatever. Okay. Use an ID selector to create a rule for black hat. Too easy, you guys. Height You guys, I just want to say congratulations to you and me because we are halfway through this almost. Like we have about 89 questions. But if we take another, what has it been, like an hour or 30 minutes only, we've gotten through this. We're going to end this project tonight. Okay? We are going to end this project tonight. I'm almost done with this. You guys, just think, we're going to be developers, man, making 6 figures. We just got to do this every single day. We have to code every single day, even if you don't get it. Just keep it in your brain, swirling around in your subconscious. It has no other option but to be like, okay, goodness, you keep teaching me this. It must be something to it. What do you want me to learn? All right, here we go. Border with black. Oh, set the border width of the black hat to 150 px 00300 px. I don't see that did anything. It's bothering me. Just like with your white hat, you should style the border for the black hat element. Give it a border. top color. Transparent. Oh, I see it over there. Back to what it used to be. Now position the black hat element. Give it a position of absolute. I know how to type fast, huh? All right, using an ID selector, style the gray mask element. Width is 150 px. Height is 150 px. All right. Look at that. You guys, I'm interested to see what exactly, how did we do that in HTML to where we gave it a gray mask selector? So let me just, excuse me. So I guess in HTML, you just got to know the order that you need it in from top to bottom. And then when you get in CSS, now you're going to style it and you're going to make it be however big you want it to be. It will grow, but at least you have the foundation of putting things on top of each other and, you know, in order. So, okay, I'm digging it. Position the gray mask by setting the position to absolute. Top. Using an ID selector, create a rule for the white paper element. Set its width to blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Give the white paper a position of absolute. Okay. Let's see what it did down there. It's moving. One thing's for sure, you guys, it's moving stuff around. I know that much. Okay. Another reinvent. So just a little bit about me, you guys. For my birthday, I'm supposed to be going to Santa Barbara with somebody. I was trying to see if I should go with this individual. We're gonna have to get separate hotel rooms because I'm just not into all of that hanky-panky business until I really like somebody, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when I'm telling you guys this, but yeah, I'm just thinking about that right now, trying to figure it out. Anyway, I'll figure it out. My birthday is on August the 13th, you guys. So that's going to be fun if I do go with that person or if I don't go with that person, but we shall see. Trying to get my outfits together and all of that jazz. So anyway, that's just a little bit about me. You'll learn more about me when I become like, knowing this code. I'll show my face more and kind of get in there with you guys because right now we're just kind of learning together, but I've got a lot of stuff to tell you guys after, we learn our code. This YouTube channel is going to be something just totally different. Okay. Which, I'm thinking I'll branch off into doing something else with this channel, which is like helping other people, Set the Z index of the white paper. Don't be trying to trick us. I was trying to trick us with that white paper situation. We're already in the white paper section. You guys see that? Don't let them trick you like that. Don't let them do that. Font awesome icons come with their own styling to define the icon. However, you can still set the styling yourself as well to change things like the color and size. For now, use a class selector to target your music. So we know the class selector is a dot. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Below your black character element, add 2 div elements. These will be the shawl. Give both of them a class of blue, then give the first one. Okay. All right, you selector to target your new blue elements. Uh-oh. You guys, what did I just do? It's called, class is called blue. So I think that's what I'll do. And so that's not an ID, we're gonna do blue. I don't want to look at that. I'm not looking. I refuse. Use class selector to target your new blue elements. Set the background color. Going off the wall now. You should have a blue selector. Yeah, I did at first. Just said I was wrong. Your blue selector should have a background color of 1E9. Oopsies, I didn't put the number sign. You guys, don't doubt yourself. I was right at first, okay? Then I tried to sit up there and add the IDs, blue left and blue right, when these are a group. So their class is blue, point blank, period. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I messed it up. Okay. Select blue left element. Okay. We're only going to style that one. Now, if you get it, you guys, this is a concept that I'm learning. You might have something that's in the same class, but you put an ID behind those because, hey, it's like me and my sister. We are one in the same family, but she's a separate entity from me. And so she might have on a different shirt. I might have on a white shirt. She might have on a black shirt. And that is what this is doing. It's specifying the actual thing within a family. Select with an ID selector, give it a width of 500 px and a height. Whoa. Now set the position to absolute. Top to 20%. Oh, yeah, you move on that screen. No. Alrighty. Next, target your blue right element with an ID selector. Let's go. Give the blue right the correct positioning with position. Set to absolute. Set to 50%. Below your blue elements, add a div. Give it an ID of within that orange character element, add 4 divs. Okay, give them the ID values of round, hat. We're gonna find out what else to give them. Eyes eyes div element should hold some eyes. Add 2 div elements inside. With a class of all right, you guys, we're getting it set up to style it. Within the triangles div, you will need to add the elements that will become your triangles. Create 30 div elements. Wow, that give each of them the class triangle. That's crazy. Shouldn't you be able to, and I want to know this, if the teacher was here, I want to know, because I'm giving 30 divs, the same class, shouldn't I be able to somehow group all of these triangles into one class? You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, we're going to do this 30 times. 3. Uh-oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. That I'm interested to see what that's gonna look like. Within the guitar element, give 3 div elements. Create 3 div elements. Give the first 2 a class of guitar. And then guitar right, add an ID to the third div with the value guitar neck. The third div should not have the guitar class. Oh no, I didn't follow directions. The second, an ID guitar right. I didn't. Okay, and ID. All right, use another font awesome icon for your guitar. Inside both of the guitar left and guitar right elements, add an I element and give it a class of. All right, guitar left and guitar right, give it an I element. Select your orange character element with an ID selector. Orange character, is that a class or an ID? Okay. Give the orange character a position of absolute. Give it a top of 25%, a left of 40%. What's happening here? Style your black round hat element with an ID selector. should probably be round. Give it a border radius. Oh, border radius is, I mean, they are really rounding up a lot of different things here. Okay. Look at that, how that rounded that up. I'm interested to see what this is going to turn out to look like, you guys. Are you? Like, what is this? Move the black round hat into place with a position absolute. I really just think absolute makes it possible for you to move the other ones. Okay. My bed's waiting there. Okay. Put the black round hat on the correct layer with a Z index of -1. Use an ID selector to create a rule for your eyes div. Now move the eyes div into position with absolute top set to -40 px. I don't see this. Oh, you guys, I'm looking for it to move. Give the eyes div a Z index of 3. Target your triangle elements with an ID selector. Oh, here goes all the triangles, you guys. Oh, I can't wait to style this one. What are we gonna do? Let's see this come alive. There's 30 of them. Okay, I don't see nothing yet. Maybe we'll see it when you got the height in there. Ah, I still don't see anything. Oh, I see something down here. That's it. Create a class selector for your triangle elements. We need to see what's the class that those triangles were in. So yes, they all say triangles. Oh, that is the class triangle without an S. Now we're about to see something because we're actually maybe dealing with the triangles themselves. Style the border of your triangle elements. Set the border style. Solid. With 42 px, Give your triangle elements the correct color. Set the border top color to transparent. Adjust the layout of the triangle elements with the display. Inline block. Whoa, look at that. Look at those triangles coming to life. Inline block ain't no joke. Okay, that did something. Now use an ID selector for guitar. In the same guitar selector, set the position to absolute. Top 120px left. Give the guitar a rule of Z index of 3. Now use a class selector to target guitar. This will style the 2 halves of your guitar. Set the width. After this, we're gonna go see what guitar is. It's in a class of its own, but I've seen also IDs were named guitar. So I'm gonna have to look at this because I know that's gonna be the next question. Width is 150px. Height is 120px. Look at border radius. Oh, now I wanted to go back to the guitar situation and see what do we have for guitar. We have an ID name guitar. We also have class name guitar. Interesting. Okay. So this just styled. This and this, because they're both in the same class. All right. Select the ID with guitar left. Select the ID with value. All right. Duh. You guys, we're almost finished. Now you need to move the bar icons into place. Create a class selector for for bars. Display block margin top 30%. Margin 40%. All right, use an ID selector to create a guitar neck. Now move the guitar neck with a position absolute. They're definitely telling us how to move things. It's position absolute top left, bottom and top, or top left, right, bottom left. That's how you move stuff. But you got to put that position at absolute first. Okay. Oh gosh, not the Z index situation again. I really don't know what Z index means. Time to style your eyes element. Use a class selector to set the width. So 35px. Height to 20px. To 8b. Oh, word radius is about to round something out, you guys. Target the class with value right. Target the class with the value right. For the class with the value left, one last step. The font awesome icons are a little bit too small. Target all of them with a class selector for fast. And set the font size to 30 px. Hey. Okay, do you guys see what's happening? It's like playing the guitar, kind of like. And we're done. Catch me in the next video, you guys. Hope you learned something in this video. We're going to do it every day. Let's go.